Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for July 2023. So these are messages, channeled messages from Spirit for July, for the month ahead. Let's have a look. Well, I mean, even if we didn't have the higher purpose card here, Sagittarius, this is your purpose. Look at these wands. Gosh, I don't know where to start. Every card is calling to me. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I was waiting for, because I literally just want to go, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's exciting energy. I think it's all these wands. I think there's an excitement, a passion. You know, I'm even looking, look, she's holding a broom, she's holding a stick. It's like the wands are everywhere. And then you've got the gift from the universe, the cup of fulfillment. You've got higher purpose and you've got worth. Gosh, Spirit just said to me, take a deep breath. And do you know, Sagittarius, I feel like, I think you're going to be telling yourself that a lot in July. Okay, just breathe. Just take a deep breath. And you've got the Eight of Wands here that depicts speed. And I think things are, I don't feel overwhelmed. I just feel like, oh, just like excitement and giddiness at like, oh, what am I going to do next? Or I don't know if there's lots of opportunities coming in. Spirit saying to me, if you start the reading, you'll find out. So, okay, so Spirit is guiding me to start with the Oracle, the additional messages. So, sorry Sagittarius, I got so excited. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to do. But do you know, I mean, Spirit laughs, and I laugh at myself, and I hope you're having a little giggle yourself. But I feel that this excited energy, it's yours. This is how you're going to be feeling in July. There's this giddiness that I like. It took over me, and I kind of I lost my direction. I lost my the plan of what I was supposed to do. And like, heads up, Scorpio, and this is your energy. This is messages from Spirit for you. This is not how I'm going to be feeling in July. This is you. So we've got the overall energy. You have faith in yourself and trust the process. And you've got every day is a chance for change. Now I'm seeing these cauldrons as, you know, that's where the witch mixes her potion. That's where the magic happens. So I feel like there is a lot of magic for you in the month of July. Now you've got the 4-week breakdown, or how the energies are likely to play out. And you've got the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. And then you've got additional messages. Now Spirit has guided me to start with these additional messages. So we've got worth. Every person alive is innately worthy of limitless love, health, joy, and wealth. Unfortunately, many hold tight to limiting beliefs of unworthiness. You are worthy of all you want, need, and desire. You desire it all, not because of what you've done, but because you are here. You deserve it all, not because of what you've done, but because you are here. It's such a good message, isn't it? this message of it's not what you've been through before. It's not what you've done before. It's just because you are who you are right in this moment that you are worthy of abundance, of health, of joy, love, wealth. You deserve it all. You are worthy of it all. And you know, when things don't go according to plan this month, because some things won't, I feel that you need to go back to your self-worth. I feel you need to go back to how are you limiting yourself, Sagittarius? What are you telling yourself? And Spirit's just given me an example. So some of you might be saying, oh, don't be greedy. I don't need all that, so I'm not going to ask for all that. So there's a way that you're limiting your self-worth. This is really interesting because I feel like a lot of you are you know, let's money's an easy example. Okay, let's go with money. Maybe some of you are saying, oh, I just want enough to live. And Spirit's saying, but why not ask for it all? Doesn't mean you're going to get it all, but it's not a way of being greedy. It's not a way of what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Yeah, just getting caught up in the more, the bigger, the bigger, the bigger. It's not that. Spirit is looking at it as in it's the way that, oh, I just need a little bit. In your reading, that's showing you there's a lack of self-worth. Spirit doesn't want you to just get by, Sagittarius. It wants you to thrive. It wants you to have it all. Now, having it all means different things for different people. But there's this sense here that you've put a cap on something. That's the best way I can explain it. You've put a cap on something and you're like, yeah, that's all I need. You know, do you want love and are you settling for friendship? Do you want a career and you've just gotten a little job? Nothing wrong with those things. But it's almost like you've capped something. And Spirit is drawing your attention to that because it's linked with your self-worth. It says here, unfortunately, many hold tight to limiting beliefs of unworthiness. You are worthy of all you want, need, and desire. You deserve it all, not because of what you've done, but because you are here. Some of you might be feeling maybe that you don't deserve more than you're getting. But there is a sense here of putting a cap on something and that limit that you've placed is going to show you how on that level that's attached to your self-worth. I think some of you are going to be quite surprised. And then we have higher purpose. And the card says, your higher purpose is the path you take when you are living from the seat of your soul. It's paved with unconditional love, unapologetic expression, deep compassion, and an expanded perspective on all of life. I wonder if maybe this is what you've capped. Maybe it's your higher purpose. Maybe it's your calling. Maybe maybe you're telling yourself, Sagittarius, that, oh, you know, as long as I've got a job, you know, I'm going to have some money coming in, or I'll be fine. I'm getting this energy of settling. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm trying to say. There's this energy that, and I feel that you're on the verge of settling for something. And it's not for your highest good. It doesn't encompass your soul and your self-worth and your purpose. That's very interesting energy, Sagittarius, because when I was looking at these cards, I was thinking, oh yes, this one bothered me a little bit. And my brain kind of went into a bit of a spin of how am I going to put a positive spin on this? And of course, you know, Spirit draws that to my attention. And, you know, Spirit lets me know when I've gone into myself and I'm pulling out information from my mind. It feels very different. And, you know, sometimes I do that and Spirit will move that forward. And other times I do that and Spirit will be like, I'll start to get images and downloads, and then I know, oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. And I think that's why Spirit made me, asked me to start here, because now I see the worth of this card. Because this reading and the energy feels so good, I couldn't understand what this was. So it's not that I just wanted to put a positive spin on it to make this reading happy and joyous and therefore not worth anything if I'm not bringing you true messages. But it didn't match the energy I was feeling. But now I am seeing the message in it. I am seeing the value in it. And Sagittarius, this is your reading. So these things that I come across, this hiccup with this card, it's your energy. So that's the hiccup that you're going to have. And I'm going to leave the overall messages to last, because I'm going to come down to the tarot. So just very briefly and very quickly, you're coming out of something really triumphantly, really with victory and joy and celebration and great success. And you're moving forward really quickly. And then you've got this Seven of Wands that kind of has you on the back foot, defending yourself. And I feel this is this energy. It's kind of like Spirit's bringing you up. Other choices are the possibilities. And you're kind of going, well, yeah, but no, I've got enough. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And it's almost like, oh, there's a comfort level that almost needs to be stepped out of. Or there's almost a sense of, you know what, just step back just for a moment. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, this gift from the universe that leads to fulfillment. So let's go back and let's grab additional information. So this Six of Wands, this person has won the war. So these people have won the war. They're victorious. They're triumphant. The war itself isn't the triumph. It's the moving past the war. It is bringing the war to an end and moving forward then. Okay, so there's quite a message in that, Sagittarius. The choice that you're about to make I feel that you think it's a triumph. I think that you feel it's a step forward. Thank you, Spirit. So not a triumph, but a step forward that will lead to greater things. I'm really sensing in your reading, Sagittarius, that it's actually going to lead you to a wall. So I feel like it's going to guide you. Basically, I'm seeing a dead end and just a brick wall. And I feel it's because I really feel for some of you this higher purpose is losing its I think you just think, oh look, well, until that comes along, I'm going to settle for something else. I'm getting this Six of Wands as like, I'm just going to make the most of what I've got here, and then I'll see what the future brings. And that's not a bad thing. You know, sometimes it's you go with the flow until something better presents itself, or until you gain more information and then you know how to change. But I get the feeling here that you have been getting more information, and that whatever you're about to leap into, if you are 100% honest with yourself, there's something that doesn't quite feel right about it. I feel like it's almost like you're excited about your future, and then when you think of this step, you kind of think, oh, it'll do for now. The problem with that, Sagittarius, is that it's going to propel you forward quite quickly. So I feel like, now, Spirit's asking me to be careful here, so I'm going to say what I wanted to say and then I'll have to explain what Spirit's showing me. It's going to propel you forward on a different path. So let's say it's a job. The job's kind of going to suck you in, and it's going to tie you down in some way, shape or form. And suddenly months will have gone past and you're on this trajectory. Now, we're never on the wrong path. I mean, yes, we are on the wrong path, but the wrong path will often lead to lessons and knowledge and understanding. So can we call it wrong? At the end of it, no, because we've learned something, we've changed something, we've grown and evolved. But here I think Spirit is really calling your attention to what do you really want? What is really calling you? What do you want to achieve? And if you are saying, I have no idea, then now is not the time to jump into something. So there's a lot of messages coming out of the tarot, so I'm going to come back now. Spirit's calling me back to the Six of Wands, and the other message is don't cap yourself. Don't cap your dreams. Make them wild. Make them magical. Make them out there. Whatever you can imagine, that's you. That's your authentic self. When we go into our dreams with that kind of energy, that's when our higher purpose gets engaged. That's when we're unapologetic for what we want. And that leads to success, and that moves us forward rapidly to change all the things, to see all the things that won't lead us to fulfillment. So there's a sense here of, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said acceptance, but a lot of you are going to be using acceptance as an excuse to go for the mediocre, to go for, oh well, I'll just do this until I figure something out. But that thing is going to take up so much of your attention that you're not going to take time to figure this out. And this is fast moving energy that propels you forward. So you're going to be propelled forward, but not in alignment with this. So that's where there'll be a little bit of difficult, a little bit of, oh, where do I find myself? And this is where you might need to disappoint people. You might need to go back and say, well, in actual fact, I've changed my mind. It's not really right for me. But Spirit's almost saying you can avoid this if you don't go that path originally. There's a sense here that right now, Sagittarius, you might not be seeing clearly. I think you're in you need to just trust the process. And there's almost a sense here of just allow Spirit to guide you. Spirit will show you what's right for you and what's not right for you, because this is where Spirit is guiding you. This is where everything is leading to. This is where everything wants to go. And here you've got things coming at a different angle that are stopping you from going in this direction. But everything leads to fulfillment, your fulfillment of your highest purpose. So the overall energy is have faith in yourself and trust the process. The affirmation is, I am right where I'm supposed to be. I love the way Spirit draws me to the cards at different times, because at the beginning of the reading this would have had, I think, less impact if I'd started with this card. The words are still the same, but after all this energy of jumping into the wrong thing, this has even more meaning, doesn't it? I am right where I'm supposed to be. This is where the magic is happening. This is where the magic is being woven. If you feel the need to jump out and just go do something, then you're not trusting the process, and you're not agreeing that this is where you need to be right now. You're going off to try to make things happen, and I think that's so important. Here, the Six of Wands, he's not trying to do anything. He's coming back from something. So this energy is success from overcoming the obstacles of the wall that came before. But he's probably been wounded. He's probably been, you know, there's lessons and wisdom he needs to come out of that. There's a moment of pause. And I think that's where you are, Sagittarius. It's this energy of take it all in. The magic is happening right where you are. Right what you're doing right now. I don't think there's anything you need to change. Have faith in yourself and trust the process. All you need to be doing is having faith in the process, trusting the process. The doing part is you just having faith in yourself to trust the process. So there's no action here. There's no need to move forward at this time. She's in the cauldron where the magic happens. And that leads you to every day is a chance for change. I walk into the life I love with grace and ease. I feel there's still, you're still in the process of changing. You're still in the process of understanding the change you've gone through. Your future self, I feel, is dropping you crumbs to lead you along the way. But the magic is happening in the cauldron. There's still so much change afoot that to try and take direction now will just, I really think that you feel it will feel wrong, but I also feel that you will feel like it's just to sidestep the inner work that you have to do. It's to sidestep that excitement that I felt at the beginning of the reading has diminished somewhat. And I feel it's because we're embracing this energy of settling for something else. And therefore you're not giving your full attention to this journey that you're on now. Because this journey has you standing still. You are being guided forward. But I think the forward movement and change is in you first. I am right where I'm supposed to be. There's no movement in that yet. The magic is bubbling up and out and through you. It's grounding you and then moving up through your chakras, and it will hit your crown. And once all your chakras have been illuminated, have been cleared and cleansed, that's when you'll move forward, guided and aligned. To what fulfills you, to your purpose that has meaning and worth. And you know, I feel like when you do it that way, I read the cards this way, you'll be shown. The universe will offer you the gift of fulfillment. You will see what it is. And you will fight. You will take down anything in your life that doesn't lead you there. You're going to simplify your life. so that you can achieve that. And then this energy goes through the roof, up in the air. This energy takes hold of you and propels you to success, to great achievement, in alignment with who you are and where you're going, where spirit is guiding you, where your higher self is guiding you. I think, my friends, have faith in yourself and trust the process. And I think if you take a snapshot or write it down, your affirmation for this month, and please say it as often as you need to: I am right where I'm supposed to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be. Trust that. And allow the excitement to bubble in you. That's what's going to make this month so magical, is that you can feel this coming. Don't block it by doing something mundane to fill your time. Just allow that energy to bubble in you. Oh, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light and blessings to you all. Take good care. See you next time. Bye-bye.